How's the voice? Seems good. Everything else seems good. Bloodbath warrior starts again. Let's see. So we were running here to go get our new two-handed mace.
I don't have a target.
See how it goes there. I think there's a two-handed and one-handed at the same time. Do we have... Yeah, I do. Okay. Bang. Just like that. Oh, you little warrior. What you doing here with your little gear? Yo, Lil. His axe is better than mine. Mine's a two-hander. I'm 12. Hey, sir. How are you? Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Do you think it's worth going to Thunderbluff, learning two-handed maces? It's a long run, but at the same time, it's what, like 20% damage increase? Around 20% damage increase, I would say. Based on damage per second, at least.
Need more rage.
Yo, the buttons here. Did you guys see my achievement diary right here? You think this guy will go to 60? Oh, this is so annoying, they should fix this. Like, you can't have it open while in combat.
Not ready yet. Not enough rage. It isn't ready yet.
Yo. Getting some people in. How you doing? Well, I need to look at my health, because that's not safe. So I got Bloodbath. That won't be fun. It'll be a lot of a grind. No skills. I mean, no... Well, what am I saying? No skills. No quests. Will be a long one, but if I get it to 60, that'll be more of a commitment and a victory than anything else I could have ever had for today. Or for this year. How long will it take, I wonder? Like 200 hours? Ah. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I'm going to Thunderbluff. I'll kill everything on the way to gain some more silver.
I'm out of range.
Because I need probably around 20, I think, to get the one-handed maces at the same time as two-handed maces. Just in case I get a good one-hander mace later from some random mob.
I need to get closer.
Let's see, easy.
Need more rage.
Hitting 42s. 43s, that's very interesting.
It's too far away. I can't do it yet.
Let's go.
I need to get closer. But it isn't yet. Not enough rage.
Easy. Two at a time. I can't wait for level 20 when I'll actually have
Not
two weapons. I'll try to dual wield if it makes sense at all. I will look at like the XP rates or whatever, I guess, based with my weapons or something. It will be harder to get two one-handed than one two-handed weapon. Is that the only green I have? I have this nonsense as well. Cloth. Intellect. Good for learning the skill. Weapon skill. Oh, those are 13s. Interesting.
It's too far. I can't do that yet.
Yo, will I just die? What? Isn't that hard? Wow. Don't have anything else to say, just wow. Okay. Is pressed. Good for RC. Oh, this guy got the buff. That guy got the buff from somewhere as well. All these buffed guys. I'd love to have one like that. "13. Let's kill 13.
I'm out of range. But it isn't yet.
13 doesn't sound bad. Should be pretty killable. Okay, let's see that guy now. He's also
I need to
13.
get closer.
That's nice, a crit. I like crits. No drops, that's also fine. I can kill this guy as
I'm
well.
out of range.
And these guys run when they're low,
Not ready yet.
which is really nice because I can slow them and lose less health. They would have, like, someone else would have still hit another shot at me. This one can't. That's nice. Okay. Let's see. What other achievements do I have? I need to remember so that I don't make mistakes. Side hands, that's fine. Calendar, Bloodbath, Scavenger, nobody got time for that. Vagrant, which is fine as well. No killing of humanoids. That's something I need to remind myself all the time.
I need to get closer. Need more
No
rage.
killing of humanoids. Yo, will I hit him? 2 dodges in a row? Those dodges are annoying. Oh, 11s. Very good.
He's too far away.
Let's get level 11s. That's just what the doctor ordered.
Not enough rage.
Easy to get, easy to kill. And he ran at me. I know a lot of people would disagree at going level 12 and Crossroads with the warrior. But what can I say?
Not ready yet.
I'm a risky person. Oh, let's go. Best in slot shoes, 42 armor. Best in slot. Empty bags, but a lot of bags though. No humanoid killing. To kill... I think I need to kill lions. Like, that probably makes the most sense. I feel like they can dodge the most, maybe. And then I can use overpower the most. Is that correct? It sounds like it's correct. Might be very wrong, though. And of course, if there's multiple of them coming at me, it's probably GG. And they are very tightly knit family here.
More rage.
But those kind of crits, how can you not like them?
I can't do that yet.
Ah. Miss. How do I know if my miss was weapon damage only usable after target dodges? How do I know if it was a dodge or not? Let's just go for that guy.
No.
Ah, okay. Ooh, I couldn't.
Ability isn't ready yet.
One miss. Let's do this. Oh,
Can't do that yet.
can I kill this one guy?
Rage.
Yo, please. Stop risking it. Wow. Need to get some buffs from here. Gonna give me a buff. No shamans can give me no buffs. No hunters. Maybe a good old priest somewhere. Warrior, warrior, shaman. Warrior, shaman. How come there's no priests?
Low, man.
Okay, sell all of that nonsense.
Stay
Still
away.
need more. This is 2 silver. What else is like? No, I need more. What, like 6 more silver or something? I guess let me go here maybe? These guys are 11. Like, I should be able to kill these guys pretty easy.
Not ready yet. Ability isn't ready yet.
Also, they're not really farmed by anyone. Yo.
Need more rage.
Hunter 19 dead. Dead. That guy's dead or not? Go for that guy then.
I need to get closer. Not enough rage. I can't do that yet.
Oh, where are you running, little greater plane strider? How is he a greater plane strider? Shouldn't I?
Ability isn't ready
Annoying.
yet. I'm out of range.
That hunter is annoying. Oh, there's Savannah Lions here. Let's go. Huntress. That's a lot of silver that I need. I need still 6 silver. I mean, I can sell this thing, which would be 3, so I need 3 silver on it. Oh, so that's not a big deal then. We'll be able to catch it on the way. Dodge. Very interesting. Oh, I need to ask someone where can I find a chest. In the barrens here.
Need more rage.
Buy some beasts and stuff. For sure someone knows a good chest farming spot. $14, that's not nice. For $13. Let's go for the 13 one. Sounds better. That's 14 as well, not
I
nice.
need to get closer. Not ready. I can't do that yet.
21 rogue. Large flat tooth. Let's see what these guys drop. Really need some green items. It's about time I get some new drops. Make some good highlights. Good highlight reel. Yo.
Need more rage.
Chill out. Dude wants to do, like every mob is out to get me. Let's see, accountability. Does anyone do more achievements than me? We're crazy. No, so only one crazy person in the guild. Started at 402. Ooh, that's level 15. Nice. Okay, how far is this? Pretty far. Level 14, but Kodos are also not an explored part. Or not much explored, let's say.
It's too far away.
Giraffes is probably the least
Need more
explored part.
rage.
Was the screen shaking for some reason? Felt like the screen was shaking for some. Warrior running there. Probably for the staff to be super OP. I remember the staff. Then later going to Wailing Caverns and getting that staff. Or I guess first going to Ragefire, Chasm, and getting the... What's the weapon there? Axe, I think? Two-handed axe? That would be nice as well. Can't do it though. I have this solitary struggle, so... Oh, first of all the Bloodbath, so no quests. But solitary struggle, no dungeons for me as well, pretty much. Because I don't think I can do any dungeons with a warrior on my own. That was crazy, like why did I do that? I could have been at 205 and just use light paths. Whatever, I guess. This will be a big old time sink. Just learn that one thing. Hard beef. Where does he get that increased spirit? Like, I want that thing as well. All those buffs. It's so much easier. Hmm. Sheep for wool, dude's name. Not bad. Hey man, how are you? Wanna see some crazy person attempt a 220 point achievement on a warrior after he just lost one? The first one? Stay tuned. Bloodbath, which is no quests, so super boring. Homebound, which is just calendar. What else is interesting here? I guess humanist. No killing of humanoids. Scavenger, right? So just get the drops and put on the drops. What can I say? I am a little bit insane, so it will be fun though. I just got this from a drop, so that's a big upgrade, like 20% damage, I would assume, or something, because damage per second is like up by 2. But I need to run to Thunderbluff to learn the spec. I don't know, this will be crazy. I played Sword and Board Warrior, went to 43. Was pretty fun. Died in Stranglethorn Vale. Actually, that place is kinda deadly for me, because I died there with my hunter as well. Oh, so I died in Stranglethorn on the south coast, where there's like warlocks, you know, those with like imps and stuff. I was killing one, didn't have my cooldowns up. There's war all around me, right? And some other respawned right on me, and I was like, okay, gotta do something. Tried to kill him, but it was like a slow, painful death that I knew it was coming. Then there was another. I created a hunter later because I was like, I'll just go for something easy. With no achievements, nothing. Went to Stranglethorn, died again, just on a different place. there's like a little town of humanoids at the north part, and there's like beast masters. So I like sent in my pet on the Beastmaster or whatever with their panthers and stuff. Used the multi-shot, and like 3 mobs went on me, and then I saw that there's like 4 on my pet, and I was like, okay, time to run, but wasn't fast enough. My feet weren't fast enough. Oh, actually, let's grind some gold. Do you think I'll get there with this one? How far will I go, do you think? I also need to remind myself to not kill humanoids all the time. That's very hard, because I actually usually like killing humanoids. They give you silver and stuff. How far do you think I'll go? I feel like I won't be satisfied if I don't go to at least like 40 or something. If I'm at 40, it'll be... Well, but you also get a little cocky at some point, you know? Like, it was so easy with my hunter. So easy. I was killing like bigger level mobs, and then I went on smaller level mobs for a little while. And I was like, I can kill, 3, 4 at a time, no problem. Sure. And then at some point, like 7 attack me. And that was the end of me, so. Of course, I made mistakes there. I have a YouTube video, like a highlight. It's like 2-minute YouTube video. If you want, I can actually ping you that, because I put everything on YouTube as well. Subscribe there as well, if you want to see some deaths. I even have like a highlight reel of all my deaths, because I had like some other alts that were like level 10 and whatnot, whatever. I don't even care about those. Only the warrior and the hunter actually were like hurtful. They were hurtful. So this is the hunter. Yeah. It took some... It took the breath out of me. Oh, I, by the way, also still have the hunter on death mode. If you want to have like a non-hardcore character, I can sell everything, give you the gold, and then delete the character. I'm keeping him for one of my viewers if they want to, start a character, because I'll just probably be playing hardcore. I did a mistake with my warrior. I had like 90 gold, and I was like, I could have given that away for someone, but I just instantly deleted him, and then only later remembered. Yeah, I figured that, most people will do that, but if somebody wants, maybe someone else will join in and will want it. So I have like probably, I don't know, 10 gold or something on it. I don't know, whatever. I can sell everything. Maybe it'll be like 10 gold, maybe more. Not sure. Maybe 30 actually. Hard to say, because I was like level 36 or something already. Oh yeah, I need more gold because I won't be able to afford to train mace. Oh, also, one more achievement that's a little crazy is grounded. Complete hardcore challenge without at any point using a mount, flight path, or portal. Well, gonna be running a lot. Oh, I saw this dude before. But you know what what I'll try to do? I'll try to... What can I kill that gives me XP? I'll try to farm places to over level. I think that makes sense. Like kill beasts, right? Because I can't kill humanoids. But like try to maybe like go into a place at level, 12 or whatever, and farm until level... So I'm not going to my trainer until level 20 now, I think. Because I don't get anything worthwhile, I think. There's some like mini upgrades, but I feel like it doesn't really matter until 20. And 20 is dual wielding. So I do want that.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
I do want to get dual wielding. Put on all the buffs. Oh, maybe I'll get a level actually.
Too far away.
Farming these noobs. And my hunter actually was also pretty lucky. I got like a helm, a leather helm at like level 20 something, probably 28 or something, I don't know.
Yet.
My warrior only got, a sword and board warrior only got a helm at like 40 almost. Or maybe actually even 42 or something like that. And then I died at 43.
Not
Cursed helm, you know.
not enough rage.
I did everything in defensive. Actually, I used battle stance for a really long while, but I went for defensive talents.
Need more rage.
And then I respec into
Rage.
offensive talents, battle stance. I mean, whatever, arms. Respected in arms because just go for talents. Go arms
Need more rage.
or fury. Don't go defensive because that's just super slow, and it takes longer to kill a mob, and they do more damage towards you. So for sure, go either arms or fury. Um, but yeah, I was. I think defensive stance doesn't really make sense. It kind of slows down your kill potential. And for me, most of the levels felt a lot slower until I actually went into battle stance, and then I was like, oh, this is a lot faster actually. It's like you kill the mob faster, then it deals less damage to you over time, and then it means you can kill more often without sitting down and eating or something. What professions are you doing?
I can't do that yet.
I was doing herbalism and alchemy because everybody just said that that's worth. Yeah, what level are you? I don't know, I kind of hated it. But maybe I'm too much of a like noob gamer or something. I don't know, 14. I don't know, do you think it's too late to respec? I'd rather go engineering. There's more runaway mechanics with engineering. You can make yourself a helm. Are you on Alliance side or I assume Horde, right? You probably saw my self-promotion there. Because I know a really good spot for
Can't do that yet.
dwarfs and well, Duratar pretty much. There's a really good spot where you can, yeah, always. There's a really good spot in Duratar where you can pretty much farm like 3 chests that keep respawning, and you can get leather that way, so you don't have to like fish or anything for engineering, and you can make yourself a helm really easily.
Not ready yet.
So yeah, that's a really good. I can actually show you the Duratar spot. It's if you ever play like anything, you know, Bloodbath or whatever, or you just need chests right around here. I don't know exactly because I don't see the map, but right around here, there's like one chest pretty much around here where there's like trogs, like a mini camp of trogs. There's one chest here. Then it respawns sometimes here or there, so pretty much 2 different spawn locations, or maybe even here. But these 2 places you can see just standing here. The other one you need to run a little. And the other chest is right here, and it spawns like that pretty much, either there or there. And those 2 spawns you can just farm all the time.
I can't do that.
Real useful if you need like early materials as a hardcore. Never got a good item from it though. I don't know if I wasn't lucky or something. Oh, is this where you get Dark Moon Fair? Do you get a buff here?
I need to get closer.
I saw some people running around with like spirit buffs or whatever.
Not
Can I
enough
get a buff here?
rage.
Ah, okay. Oh, I can't do quests. Okay. Bloodbath, I forgot.
I can't
So
do
even if
that
you can
yet.
with a
Need more
I
rage.
can't do quests. Well, no buffs for me, I guess. By the way, if you see someone saying on the guild chat that there's like a buff going on for a warrior, my goodness, I had like, I think I had the one War Chief's blessing or whatever, right? 300 health and like 15% haste or something like that. Dude, you're like, it feels like you're a different character. I had it once in my like level 30s or something. Feels like you're on clouds compared to without that buff.
Far away. Not enough rage.
You can kill like multiple mobs at the same time, off level or maybe even a higher level. While now if I tried like a level 16 mob, I would probably be dead
Need more
faster than
rage. Not enough rage.
anyone in hardcore
That
ever.
ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Do you know a good chest place for a horde? Oh, I got a level just by running here. That's nice. Crit. Oh yeah, probably for talents as well. Fury or Cruelty is probably the best. You say arms would be fun? I mean, I thought about sweeping strikes, but it feels like up until that point it's not very good. Well, parry is really good, right? Because if I'll kill multiple mobs at the same time, if I overlevel in places, parry actually resets your swing timer. So like you hit twice for like yeah parry haste. Okay, so you're a professional here, I see. Weapon master, this guy.
Brings you here.
Let's go. One-handed maces. Yo, I needed two-handed maces. Did want to buy both, but I hope I have enough gold. Oh yes, I do. Sell this.
Looking for something special? Farewell.
Did you level any characters to 60? Let's go. Well, never coming back here again. Oh, will I make it? Please, please. Yay. There should be some auto-retaliate button if you get DC'd or something. A dude says, pulled 3 mobs, blue screen, somehow not die. Like, it would be cool if you could auto-retaliate when you're, you know, blue screen or something. Oh, nice. What's your total level? I got 225. Died with everything, but I had a lot of like ults. My death on my warrior tilted me so much because it was my first character and I went to 43. You press on the hardcore here and press levels, and it says you've leveled up how many times?
Not
Oh, I forgot. I need to
ability isn't ready
level
yet.
up my 83.
Do that
Newbie.
yet.
Still a newbie, you know.
Not ready.
Gonna
Need
get there
more
though.
rage. Not
I
enough
believe in you.
rage. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Need more rage. ready
Ace
yet.
training.
I'm out of reach.
'83. I'm at 225, but only two were worth mentioning. That Hunter and Warrior. Well, I guess I had a mage at 20, and I was doing this challenge with a mage at first because I was like, you don't really need much gear, so quests don't really matter. You can AoE grind as well, so quests don't really matter. You can kind of do well, and I AoE grind from 16 to 20, even though Blizzard only opens up at what, 23, right, or 22. So I AoE grinded with Flame Strike and Arcane Explosion. And at 20, I switched mobs, and I didn't know that they have. Do you have this add-on that shows you the abilities of the mob? I didn't have it at that point, and they had backstab. So they just, while I was running away, they kind of two-shotted me.
Not
You get that add-on, very helpful. Like, I would have not lost my mage if I knew that they had backstab,
that ability is
those mobs. What level your mage is, by the way? The add-on is called something like Classic Bestiary? I think Classic Bestiary.
I can't do that yet.
Mage is 28. Are you killing, like, groups of mobs? Are you doing any challenges for him? Full arcane, so maybe the arcane book or whatever the challenge is, where you only use arcane spells? $28. And you're 14 on this guy. Yo, sword and board will go so slow. You'll see, like at 20 or so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, for me it depends. Some days I have, more time than others, but it's nice when you have time to spend on games. I also play Diablo sometimes, Diablo 2 Resurrected. And I play solo self-found. So single player and just trying to get all the gear that I can. Which is nice. Now they enabled like Ubers, so the end game, it used to be only available on online on ladder. Now you can do it single player, so it's pretty nice. Pretty hard, but pretty nice. Did you try Diablo 4 beta? First of all, do you play any other games? Because maybe you're just a WoW Andy. I usually play 2 games at a time, so I'm like 2-game Andy. Such a big run. Pretty big on the Diablo. Did you, okay. Here's our discussion then. Because I have some followers that are coming in just to talk about Diablo and stuff. And of course they, started following me when I was playing Diablo. And most of them like Diablo 2 more than Diablo 3. What are your thoughts? And I agree, I like Diablo 2 more than Diablo 3. But I do like Diablo 3 as well for its own, like, different, view, different perspective. Like, it doesn't attract me as often and as much as Diablo 2, let's say that way, but I do like it. Like, sometimes it's nice to explode the whole screen,
Need more rage.
with, like, I just kind of feel like Diablo 3 doesn't have class identity too much. Oh, okay, I don't have that much. I played solo Self-Found a couple times, and this time around I streamed the whole process. But like I don't even. Me too. That was. I actually only started World of Warcraft at like Wrath of the Lich King, but for some reason I love Classic more. I don't know why. Just yeah, D2 is. I also agree. Did you like D3 though? Like as a separate game?
I'm out of range.
And I assume then you saw D4 as well. How do you feel about that? And then I'll share my story.
Need more range.
I never got into Diablo 3 before the expansion. I was already I came in pretty late to Diablo 3.
I need to get closer. Not enough range.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody gave me a buff. Didn't even see it.
I can't do that yet.
In Diablo 4?
Ability is ready.
Yeah, I agree. I played with a couple classes. Oh, in Diablo 3. Yeah, Diablo 3, yeah, they do as well. I kind of feel like Diablo 4 also follows that path, and I don't really like it that much. And I know that people, you know, love getting everything instantly, but I don't feel like that gives you a sense of achievement and exploration and stuff. And no items matter then, no mobs matter if they all die instantly. You know, I kind of like that you need to like skip certain places if you're too weak, like in Diablo 2, right, with immunities and stuff. I just feel like Diablo 2 only has immunities. Like
Not ready yet.
maybe there's a couple like of different mobs, you know, like souls and dolls and stuff. But other than that, you kind of just skip immunities, maybe skip those two, or you know, with different characters, maybe deal with them differently. Um, there's no other strategy much. But D3 is literally does not have a different kind of mob. You just blow everything up instantly and get all the loot,
Not ready.
and then just repeat the same thing for the same set. In D4, I played the Barbarian, Druid, Sorcerer, and that's it. I played the Rogue for very early, like I don't know, couple levels. So I would say the same as nothing. I like the Barbarian. I really like the Druid. I really like Druid. Everybody says he's underpowered and so on. I didn't do quests. I went straight into dungeons. The first dungeon boss, I tried to kill for probably an hour. Changing talents, trying everything, it was so hard. Like, but I was also playing on the harder difficulty. I didn't play on the easy one. So I could have just made it easier, right, and killed him. But I didn't wanna. I wanted to have a challenge. And it was a challenge. Also have highlights like how many times I tried and stuff. Like just the highlight reel. Yeah, so I tried everything. But I think I was maybe too low of a level. Look at that, a bow. Can't even use it, whatever.
I'm out of range. Not enough range.
So only the highlight reel for Diablo 4 on my YouTube channel. The druid trying to kill the first dungeon boss. I was like level 7 or something, or maybe level 8. So I didn't have like many abilities yet. But only the highlight reel takes like 24 minutes or something like that. So it doesn't. The highlight reel literally has boss start, boss end, right? Or boss start, death, boss start, death, boss start, death, until I kill him, which takes 24 minutes. Super crazy. Very long, like it was really hard. Loved it. I really didn't like Sorcerer because he was just super easy. For a Barbarian, I think he was like somewhere in between sorcerer and between sorcerer and druid. He was for sure easier than druid, because I did die only once with a barbarian, and then respect once, went for a bleed build, and it was pretty easy from that point on. So I kind of feel like maybe he's a little bit OP. And I hear everyone else saying, you know, barbarians is too weak, needs a buff. Druid needs a buff. I'm like, nah, other classes needs a nerf. Why buff the classes that are, you know, hard? They need to be a little bit hard. Play on the easier difficulty and, you know, go stomp or whatever if you just want. And I understand some people just like the story, right? So one dude that comes in here, and we talk about Diablo all the time as well, he loves the storylines. He loved the Act 1 story in Diablo 4. I kind of... storyline is like secondary for me. I kind of like the gameplay itself more and focus on that more. Like how hard it is and other things like that. Are those humanoids? Yes, so I can't kill them. Kill those as well.
Need more rage.
Oh yeah. They should nerf everything to the ground. Nerf it to the ground. Yeah. Are you? Did you pre-purchase Diablo? I thought about pre-purchasing, and then the dude that comes in, well, one of the dudes, because there's a couple, he said he won't because he doesn't believe in these big companies anymore. They come up with crap all the time, unfinished, unpolished. It breaks down. It doesn't work. So I changed my mind. Yeah, me too. I think I'll just wait. See what happens. How's the reactions? And then maybe come in like, you know, a month or two or whatever later when they have discounts because they failed with the release.
It's too far away.
Even though at first I thought maybe I should go in and, you know, stream and stuff. Because I started streaming everything I play pretty much. So every time I play now, I stream. It would be nice for the stream, I think, because probably more people are interested in new games than, you know, classic hardcore Bloodbath grind with the warrior, you know. That's a point that my brother tried to make to me today. I was like, yeah, maybe that's the case. But also, I love it. And there are certain people who will just put me on their second screen or something and game themselves or go to sleep or something. And I'm happy if they do.
I'm out of rage. Not ready yet.
If that's what it takes, that's what I'm happy with. As long as we talk sometimes, have some fun, maybe play together. By the way, if you want a duo partner, I was looking for a duo partner all the time. But one person came in, we played for, I don't know, like 2 hours, and then he never came back. So, and another dude I played with, we actually had a hunter and a warlock, which is a pretty, you know, you have 2 pets, so it's pretty OP. But we died in a cave in Loch Madan where there's elites, the ogres or whatever. But I would like another like duo, because it opens up so much of the game with being able to trade with one another and do professions together and stuff. Even if it's just an alt, you know, that you log in once a week or something, it sounds pretty nice.
I can't do that yet. Not enough rage.
There's so many possibilities.
Need more rage.
Yo, that's a lot. Don't overwork yourself, man. I hope you like your work at least then, if you put in that many hours.
Not enough rage.
But it's not tying me down. As long as you're on at least, you know, once a week for an hour or something so we can play like a little. So that I don't forget that, you know, I have a partner. I'm not saying it has to be your main or something, you know. Maybe not even every week. But it's pretty fun. I feel like. Especially because you can like theory craft, you can do more things again. Some of the like things are kind of closed down for a single player here. You can't really do enchanting well. We could do something like um let me think, like maybe who's a good clothy like priest and paladin, right? And one can do like blacksmithing so that he can make himself items. The other one can do tailoring and enchanting.
I need to get closer.
So enchanting like helps the blacksmithing, and blacksmithing helps enchanting, and tailoring gives you bags. Like there's so many, you know, opportunities there that are not explored. Or like two leather warriors, and one is like skinning and leather working. The other one is like alchemy or whatever, right? So also buffs from for both of you. And I'm sure, you know, all of that is already explored, and there's probably like a YouTube video of best path and whatnot, but I kind of like to explore myself. So, in theory, craft myself as well. That's why we went with that guy that I said before with Hunter. Yeah, it's for me, it's also. I do use them, like I can't lie that I never use them. I do use them. Let's say Diablo 3, how I used to play Diablo 3 when I bought it. I would go to like those greater rifts or whatever, go as far as I can, right? Feeling that like I can't move further anymore. Like it takes, you know, 10, 20 hours or whatever, and I don't improve at all. And then I go look at a guide. And then I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I actually could have increased like everything by 50% or something. Yeah, that's annoying. But again, I like exploring myself. That's why I play a warrior here. I just heard that it's a hard punishing class. I played sword on board, explored, you know, defensive stance and whatnot. Didn't work out that well, went into battle stance, was bear, explored protection talents, weren't that good, went into arms, felt a lot better. Now I'm going for like fury, and I'm still undecided. Either after cruelty I'll go into arms, or continue with fury. I just know that, well, I don't know, but I think that bloodthirst or mortal strike is a big like damage booster. So at level 40, I'll probably have to respec if I go, you know, half and half or something, so that I can go into one fully. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Probably because, like, maybe just go cruelty, so good crit, then deflection, especially because if I'll be killing multiple mobs, they will be, you know, I'll be parrying more often. And then just choose whichever one, because at that point, I don't think it matters that much. Until 40, and then I hit 40, respec into like either Mortal Strike or Bloodthirst. Even though it kind of feels like instantly attack the target causing damage equal to of your attack power. Oh, so probably Bloodthirst, because this depends on your weapon damage. So it's probably better with a two-hander. Well, if this depends on your attack power, I'll probably be with two one-handers, I would assume, unless I find a really good two-hander. But this will be fine even with a two-hander, I guess.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
We'll see. I'm thinking of level 40 here, while I'm level 13.
Ability isn't ready yet.
And not looking at my health most of the time. Yeah. Only reached 40 once, so, you know.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Go subscribe on YouTube as well. Big thanks. Very helpful. Um, you know, more people, more enabling. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak anymore from all that excitement. More enablement for me to play more and grow the community. So, did you play Diablo TR? Diablo 2, like ladder and stuff? Did you see that they're like adding? Yeah, I'll need a lot, yeah, because it'll be long grind. If it works out, I hope I don't die for like a stupid mistake or something. Oh, let's go, best in slot. No, I actually have bear. That's nice. I hope I don't do stupid mistakes. So, did you play D2R ladder? Did you see that they're like adding new like stuff into the game? Sunder Charms was the last one, and it's already in single player. What mod? Is it Pluggy? I used to play Pluggy a lot. Loved it. Oh, Project Diablo. I played that a little as well. Yeah, I loved Pluggy though. Like the original game plus, you know, they had, I don't know if you played it, they had like infinite stash, Ubers enabled on single player. What else? Yeah, so you know then.
Need more rage.
Yeah, but D2R, I actually... Did you play Warcraft 3? That's a question that's going to lead into another question. Because they reforged Warcraft 3. In my opinion, super fail. And that was the opinion of most people. But with Diablo 2, I feel like... Yeah, me too. I actually started at 2, Warcraft 2 to 3. Yeah, so the remake, they failed superbly. Like, they couldn't have done worse. Blizzard, like, literally has the worst reviews of any game in Metacritics or whatever, the game score places, right? So it has the worst reviews because they kind of deleted like Warcraft 3 and just put on the updated version on top, so you couldn't. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, refunded. But D2R, I feel like they did a really good job. They did a really good job. Like it's very responsive. I one day I'll stream it. You'll see. It's very responsive. It works perfectly well. You can put on the old graphics if you want, but on my big screen it looks like a potato, so it's really hard for me. My eyes like melt instantly. But the new graphics are perfect. And they are updating more. Like they're adding new rune words. I just hope that they don't like power creep, you know? They added Sunder Charms. So it's a charm at end game when you need to finish Hell to be able to get those. And then there's corrupted areas when you finish Hell that get terrorized or whatever. And there's like a random area every hour or so that gets terrorized. What that means is that mobs scale to your level. And if you're like 90, that means that they're 93 or something like that. And pretty much drops are the same. It's just that the chances of a drop are the same. It's just that they have a chance to drop higher level items, right? So it used to be that you can get all the items only from Bale, I think Diablo, Nilathak, right? And certain areas that are like level 83 or whatever, right? So now those corrupted areas can be anything. It can be like Bloodmoor, right? And they also drop Sunder Charms sometimes. So it's a Grand Charm that makes immune monsters non-immune anymore for every one of the spells, either fire or cold or whatever. But they have a negative effect of removing your resistances by, I think it rolls from 70 to 90. So if it's a cold charm, it makes your enemies that are cold, that would be cold immune, non-immune, but it also has an added effect of like minus 70 to 90 cold resistance on your character. So it's pretty interesting. And because it's like very late game, I kind of feel like it's a good change. It removes like immunities and stuff. You don't need to go for infinity necessarily to kill monsters. And I play a cold Sork, and it's still pretty hard to kill mobs if they're cold immune generally. So you can kill them now with cold spells, but it's still pretty hard. Like your mercenary deals more damage than you pretty much.
Not enough rage.
Even though I already have like Hodo and Shaco and things like that.
Need more rage.
But yeah. But I think they are adding like overpowered drone words. I saw some druid. No, they didn't. No, so it's still like inventory Lego.
I need to get closer.
But I feel like that's maybe not. I don't know if I like the idea of inventory charm. Yeah, it's quality of life, but it's also a little bit of power creep, kind of. Like you're changing your
Not enough rage.
like capability of gathering items. You're exchanging your capability of gathering more items and putting them into inventory instead of trying to learn the items that you would pick up,
Not
right?
ability isn't ready.
And having like a charm inventory or whatever. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't have like a strong opinion on this. I could go either way. Oh, okay. Well, they are going for like updates. Other kinds of updates, not that. But interesting. You're feeling pretty strong on that one then.
Need more rage.
That's interesting.
Not
Because again, for me it's like a minor thing. Because I'm not, I don't go either way. Like
target.
I see what you mean by yes, it's quality of life. Yeah, but I also see like the point of if you can't, right, because you're having your skill charms or whatever, you kind of have to learn what the items are before even picking them up. Or you need to waste your time. And it's either, you're wasting your time or you're a little stronger. I mean, you're saving time by picking up more, or you're a little stronger by having more charms. Or you learn the game and
I'm out of rage.
what the set item is before even picking it up most of the time, or what the unique item is before picking it up. A little bit, that's true, but who doesn't? If you grind Diablo as a solo self-found or play hardcore World of Warcraft. You know, who doesn't? You need a little bit of pain in your life.
I'm out of reach. Can't do that yet.
Did you play any retail? The Dragonflight?
It's too far away. Not ready yet.
I played Shadowlands, then buy Dragonflight though. Yeah, didn't like it. I didn't even buy it yet. Maybe I will at some point, but I don't know. In retail, I only play PvP. I like PvP of World of Warcraft just because it's responsive. Oh, you're saying it's too easy? Interesting. Which part is too easy? Or like the minimal things are easy. Like let's say the initial dungeons, the normal raids or whatever, right? Because I would say mythic raids and like, you know, you can push dungeons to whatever plus 20s or something, right? I feel like those are pretty hard.
I can't do that yet.
Oh yeah, leveling system. Yeah, I agree. That's I don't think leveling system is the game, and
I need to get closer.
oh yeah, yeah. I don't think that in retail leveling system is actually a game. I feel like it's just a time sink until you start the game, and you start the game at end game. So I don't even consider it as a game. I consider it as a like nuisance, if that makes sense. Like here in hardcore and in classic in general, I consider leveling to be the game. You join in, you're having fun or suffering, whatever you choose, you know, from scratch, like from level 1. While in retail, I kind of feel like only max level you start the game. Before then, especially because they have, I don't know if they still do, but they used to have ability to buy max level, like, or whatever, you know, the level boost. So if they provide you a level boost, then why even level at that point?
I can't.
Like it's useless. And at the same time, I kind of feel like in classic, not even hardcore, just classic, people ask you what level you went to, you know? What class you played, what level you went to. In retail, it doesn't matter. Nobody asks you what class you play or what level you went to. Best case scenario, they'll ask you, did you do a mythic raid or something? Or did you do like a, whatever, a hardcore something, right? So I don't know. I just feel like it's a very different game. I don't like the PvE aspect of it there at all, and leveling. And that you need to re-level every expansion and stuff. Oh. Goodness. Yeah, so I don't like it at all there. But I do like the PvP. Like World of Warcraft PvP is my favorite from like PvP things that I can like 2v2s, battlegrounds. Very fun. It's just annoying that you need to like gear up. I kind of feel like they should separate it, the gearing from PvP part. It should be skill based, not.
Out of range.
Especially because, okay, so what do you think about this? I feel like this is just unfair. You get gear when you get more wins and rank up in PvP. You get better gear. So in other words, you need to be better than the other guy who's above you to win against him, right? And increase your ranking. But he's not only like better than you, he also has better gear than you, which means he deals more damage, he soaks up more damage, and stuff like that. I kind of feel like that's just unfair. Everybody, for PvP, everybody should be on the same ground, I feel like. PvE, yeah, that, you know, has some RNG to it. Who can level faster, who can get better gear from some bosses or whatever, right? So that's whatever. Everything goes there. But if you're in competitive PvP, I feel like it should be like, and they could so easily just do it by, you know, like having a concept of arenas or something. And it's like, it's an arena where you come in and just have default gear. You know, everybody has the same gear in arenas. And you're like a gladiator or whatever. And you just fight. Or maybe you have a selection of gear. You can, you know, based on your class or whatever, maybe you have couple different selections. And then it would be a lot easier to balance. It would be a lot easier to do everything with it. So I don't know. I feel like they're failing the community. They're gamers. Yeah, me too. I am not that good. So I never went to like Gladiator or whatever. The furthest I've gotten was like 2K rating with a couple characters. Gladiator, I think, is 2.4K. I went to like almost 2.1. I think I did go to 2.1 at some point, but it was like off season, like a week and off season or whatever. So which means you don't get the credit for it or whatever, or achievements. Or maybe I did get an achievement. I don't remember, but something like that. So I'm also like, I would say I'm better than average, but for sure I'm not that good. Like, there's way better people than me. And when I say way, it's way, 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 way up there, you know? I don't even... It requires a lot of knowledge, I feel like. World of Warcraft PvP. You need to know your class, you need to know the enemy's class, how to counter them. One thing that I do not like, that there's no, like, class identity, it feels like. Every single class has a dash or a teleport or some sort of a, you know, jump forward or whatever, or roll forward. Every class has some sort of a hard CC. Every class has some sort of a cooldown for damage. Every class has some sort of a slow, a heal, some immunity or whatever. I don't like that part. I like classic in that case more, because like a warrior loses to a mage usually, right? And for me it makes sense. Like a warrior is not super mobile, right? If one-on-one with a mage probably will take him down with similar skill level. But a mage will lose to like a druid or like a rogue or something, you know? Because he'll just get almost one shot or something. Like, I feel like that makes sense. I like it that way. More of a like paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors game with the class identities. Oh, you know what? Did you try old school RuneScape? Do you know about that kind of game? Level 18. Oh my goodness. It's like a pixelated. Okay, so there's multiple of them now. There is RuneScape 2, I think, RuneScape 3, which is like better graphics RuneScape and cash shop and stuff. And then there's old school RuneScape, which has like old graphics, and they just release new content. I really think that's the best MMORPG as of now. Maybe it's not the most popular, maybe not the most played. I think it's the best in a case of how it's being developed, how it's treating its player base. Oh, these guys. And how like new content comes out. So they let's say for new content they have oh, rend resets. Where do you get rend? Rend resets in 10 minutes. Do we need to go somewhere? Do we? That's interesting. Oh, X roads. I'm very close. Maybe I can get it. So what do I want to say? Oh yeah, for new content and the old school RuneScape, they have voting polls, and the whole community can vote. I think they restricted it a little right now. You can only vote if you're in that content. So if you're doing PvP, you can only vote for. If you're only doing PvP, you can only vote for PvP content releases. And they propose something, everybody goes votes. If it doesn't pass, which needs to pass like 70 something percent, if it doesn't pass, they don't release it. They don't work on it. If everybody says, so the last one was like, I do want a new skill, and it passed. So now they're working on proposals on new skills, and they're gonna give a couple proposals, and the community, if they will like, they'll choose something. If they won't, they won't, and so on. Which I feel like if Blizzard listened, they could make World of Warcraft the most popular game ever. If they would just listen to the community instead of acting like a child and saying that we don't know nothing and do we have phones, you know?
I need to get closer. It isn't ready yet.
Because I do have a phone, but I also play hardcore on World of Warcraft Classic. So I don't need your Diablo something phone game. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I like old school RuneScape. I feel like developers are very in tune with the community and stuff. And there's a lot of content. Oh, about the game itself. Content does not get old. When they release new content, they merge it with the old content. So it's not like, let's say, Wrath of the Lich King releases and all the content before is irrelevant. When they release new content, it's of a similar power level, and if it's a little bit higher in the power level, then they use the old content for like upgrades or something like that. Like there's different, like every single boss that is there is still relevant for some reason. And of course all those Iron Man and hardcore mods on other games and whatnot come from RuneScape, in my opinion, because they have it in the game. Like you can start an Iron Man, which means you won't be able to use any whatever they're called, auction houses or trades or anything. And there's Ultimate Iron Man, which means you can only have like one bag or whatever, and you can't even use a bank or anything. That's even harder. And there's all the other kinds of modes that they have there. Really good game. I still play it with my brother sometimes. If you want to ever try it out, it's free to play. Free to play is very grindy. Pay to play is still grindy, but it has a lot more options and it has like a lot more bosses and a lot more content in general. Like free to play, I would say gives you like 1% of content, and then 99% is locked behind a paywall. But you can buy that for gold, in-game gold. And I do have enough gold. I could, I could throw a few pennies at you. You can try it out for 2 weeks or whatever the bond is, and see if you like it. I want to make it more popular because it's already pretty popular, and like they're making money off of it, so I don't expect
Need more
it to go
rage.
bankrupt or whatnot. The company, and then the game will still survive. But yeah, pretty cool game.
What are you looking for? Go forth to victory.
I wonder where I'm gonna spend my gold with this warrior. If I can't even buy a mount, I'm gonna be running around with full bags of gold. So will they drop the rend buff or not? I wanna get my buff. Kill some lions or something. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like the graphics are a little hard on you. If you didn't play it and you don't have like the nostalgia for it, then it kinda is hard to get into.
I need to get closer. I can't do that yet.
Getting to be a little crazy to get into that kind of game.
Not yet. I can't do that yet. Not enough rage.
Okay, so my axes are at 60. Oh no, 39. Oh, that's axe. Where's two-handed axes? 64. Okay, and no, 60. And two-handed maces are 64. Okay, yes. My mace power is pretty good. Oh, tribal pants. Let's go. Strength and agility. Yo, my damage will be insane. Damage per second, 18. 18.6? No way it gave me... Oh, okay. 0.1 damage. What about, let's see, crit chance? 913? 929. 0.15. 0.15 crit chance. That's a lot. I still have one more cruelty point later.
I can't do that
That'll be
yet.
nice as well. Okay. Did you see my YouTube? Oh, all the greens just dropping. Did you see my YouTube hunter death? Did you think that I was super cocky there? Because I think so. Like going on multiple mobs, not even caring. I feel like I was too I was humbled pretty much. Didn't need much, just one death and you're good. Okay, rend resets in 1 minute. Should I just ask? Let me ask. Yeah, that's true. Let me ask if will rend the drop. I don't want to miss it, especially because I'm right here. This might be the only time I'll ever get it. Okay, nobody has it in here still. Eventually, they say.
No time. Down.
It's too far away. The ability isn't ready yet.
I guess no rend at the moment. I guess I won't get it. I guess I won't get it.
Need more rage. I'm out of rage. It's too far away. I can't do that yet. Not yet.
Hmm.
Ability isn't ready yet.
I need to get a chest somewhere here so I can get food. Dude, getting drops left, right, and center from these lions. This is pretty bad though. Main hand 5/8. Still a drop. This is what I mean by a hunter, like killing 4 mobs at the same time.
I'm out of
Crazy.
rage. Can't do that yet.
Oh, but he's level 18. What is he even doing here? Do they even give him levels? Level 12, 6 levels? Yeah. I feel like it's super easy.
That ability
Like you need to be very like disrespectful for the mobs to die. Forget that you're, if you're not playing hardcore, then yeah, it's super. Well, actually, if you're not playing hardcore, I feel like Mage is also pretty good with like Blizzard AOE farming. I played a little bit of AOE farming with a Mage when Classic came out. It felt also pretty good. Like you get 10, 20 mobs or whatever, depending on a place. Um, Group them up together.
can't do that yet.
Felt pretty nice.
Enough rage.
But yeah, Hunter is still like, because with the pet, you don't need to cast like a Warlock or whatever. It's pretty fun, yeah. And pretty balanced, I would say. Because Warrior is just too
I need to get closer.
dependent on gear and stuff. This feels like you can't do anything if you are behind in gear a little. Okay, so it's a little annoying to kill these guys because those humanoids are walking around here and I can't kill humanoids based on my achievements.
Need more
So I need to go
rage.
somewhere else. Where can I farm beasts in peace? They're like my level or very similar level.
I need to get closer.
Level
Good enough
13.
age. That ability isn't ready yet.
Is this place by Ratchet? What level are, there's like lions there and stuff? What level are those? Because this place is like nice with these lions. Oh, 15, 16. Okay, so that's so much. These lions are nice here and stuff. And they did drop some stuff for me already. But again, that humanoid is patrolling here. Which is not fun.
Not ready yet.
Yo, I almost 2-hit this guy. If I get crits, I can almost 2-hit dudes.
Ability isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
That's what happens when you get a weapon close to your like level range with a warrior. Small furry paw. Like the humanoid part kinda throws me off. But I wanted to go that way for 2 reasons. One reason, beast slaying, so it's 5% damage against beasts. And second reason, it'll make me think outside of like of a beaten path already, you know? I'll have to go somewhere else instead of what I usually do, and because again, I like killing humanoids. So killing beasts is like a little different. I know like places with humanoids and chests and stuff that I farm a lot of the time. The only beast place that I know that I like isn't 1,000 Needles. Here, this place. You know, where there's those wyverns. I like those guys there. So I do kill those sometimes when I'm like a little bored and want to grind a little. And there's a quest there for an escort quest and I think some picking up eggs or whatever quest. So I've never leveled in Stone Talon or Ashen Veil in Classic. Or maybe I did, but like way back, so I don't remember anything there. Any good spots with beasts there? Or I guess non-humanoids, so there could be like elementals or whatever. There's like some elemental places, right? I just don't know if... I think kinda elementals with a warrior suck. Because you can't bleed them. They like dodge or whatever a lot. Stone Talon or Ashen Veil? Oh dude, good thing I was killing this guy, not some lion. Stone Talon. Somewhere close to the entry point? I assume there's some cave or something, right? Because usually spiders are like close to caves and stuff.
It's too far. Not ready yet.
What levels are they? So 15, 16, you said these lions are here, 15, 16, so probably I'll be there, because... I'll have to take a look. Oh, 54, 75. I don't even have the thingy, so... Tell me, like, northeast or whatever. Southwest.
I'm out of range. I can't do it.
So I'll kill those lions there. 15, 16. Southwest. Your way to the town. Ah. On your way to the town. Oh, okay, so cool. Because I'll need the town anyways. Southwest. So here, I would assume somewhere. I'll need to go to the town anyways to sell stuff so that I can accumulate gold. for a giveaway for one lucky fan who wants to play non-hardcore character in a hardcore realm if I die. Oh yeah, cool. So I'll go there then. I assume they're probably bigger level than 16 and stuff. So I'll level on those lions until I'm like maybe 18. I need to reset this XP counter and see how many levels an hour do I get. I would assume I still get at least a level an hour, probably a little more. Because I do have a good weapon at the moment. Yeah, it seems like probably a level and a half an hour or so. Well, right now it says like 2 levels an hour, but no way I'm getting that. I need to rest, eat. Oh, do you know of any chests that are respawning in here? In the Barrens? Because I need some food. And like, I don't know of any beasts that drop food that I can like instantly eat without cooking and stuff. Only near humanoids, yeah. I know a couple as well, but only near humanoids. That's not nice. I wonder if there's any chest. I think there's one with those wyverns where I told you that I like to farm. That's respawning like in multiple places there. But that's like, I think they're like level 28 or something, so that's way down the road, you know? I need some food before that.
I need to get closer. The ability isn't ready yet.
That's why I also kind of chose a troll, because of the regen being faster. At least it's something.
I'm out of range. Can't do that yet.
At least it's something. And berserking. That's nice.
It's too far away. Not ready yet.
So where are you from? Or where you're located or something? I don't know. I don't know how to ask because everyone's now spreading in the world, you know. I'm like originally from Europe. Lived in California, lived in Texas now. Well, no. Lived in Arizona, then lived in California, now living in Texas. So all over the place. And there's a lot of people doing that, so I guess maybe where you're at now. In Jersey. Cool.
Need more rage.
Cool, cool, cool. So it's where it's 9 something at your place probably, right? I would assume. Or 8 maybe, 8:44.
I'm out of range.
I don't know if it's 1 hour or 2 hour difference.
Do that yet.
8:44, 1 hour. Yeah.
Not enough rage.
How do you like it in Jersey?
That ability isn't ready yet.
I think I two-shot that guy.
I need to get closer. Need more rage.
3-shot this one. Pretty sure that I 3-shot this one. OP.
Too far.
Every crit is just
Not ready yet.
OP. But I feel like
That yet.
2 one-hands will be better. I don't know why I feel that way. Let me think. Maybe because I probably... So, yeah. This kind of hit is probably an overkill by a lot. Can you see overkill somewhere? I think you can. Yeah, so 15 damage overkill. And there's probably like a lot of overkills everywhere. $118 damage physical critical strike with 2 damage overkill. That was lucky. Like literally at the edge there. Just die, dude, die. Yeah, for sure there's too many overkills with a two-hander. It's much more worth just having a faster one-hander. Because I think one-handers are also faster, pretty much all of them, right? No exceptions. Ah, maybe maces? I wonder how maces work. One-handed maces. So this mace is 3.1. And the axe is 1.8, almost 2 times faster. Or at least like half a time faster. So it'll be a lot more hits, which means more criticals. 190? Yo, that's OP. The second one is actually really good. For the first one, there's a problem. You wanna guess the problem? For my character specifically?
Not enough rage.
I'll show you again, because you don't remember the full suffering. You know what this means? This means I'm locked to Kalimdor. Do you know what that means? Not able to go to Undercity. Do you know what that means? Yes, exactly. I think you know what that means.
Need more rage. I can't do that yet.
All the swords are off the table. We'll never be able to wear a sword on this character. Yo, I can't kill 2 of them? No way I can. Yeah, I can. It's fine.
Need more rage.
They're like 2 level below, 3 and 2 level below me, and I can barely kill them. Crazy. With a hunter, I can kill like, oh well, I could kill 4. Cannot anymore. He done. Yeah, so I'll have to play with maces and axes pretty much. And one-handed maces and one-handed axes. Well, staves, I guess. For a warrior, you know. Classic. Also, because I play scavenger, which means I can't buy stuff. I can't do bows or guns or throwing weapons, because those you need to buy arrows or, you know, ammo. So that's off the table.
Not enough rage.
There's some things that won't work out. Oh, I only have like 10 minutes left, and then I'll have to go spend some time with family before sleep.
I need to get closer.
Well, I did get level 14, so 2 levels today. Not too bad. Yeah. If only we didn't have to work, right? All the hardcore characters would be accessible then,
Ability isn't ready yet.
with even worse achievement choice. At this point,
Not
I would
ready
agree.
yet.
With the recent, you know, with their recent developments and stuff, I would agree. Because even when I say D2R, Blizzard actually did a good job. It wasn't really Blizzard. They hired a third party, the same dudes that revamped Crash Bandicoot. I don't know if you know about Crash Bandicoot. I used to love it. And we played with my brother Crash Bandicoot Racing. It's like a little arcade racing game with bombs and stuff. Used to love it. Yeah, I love it too. Dude, we have so many same games. Yeah, so I even bought the remastered part and I have it on my PlayStation.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Even played online. There's some insane people online, like flying everywhere, having so much speed all the time. I'm nothing compared to them. But it's fun. You still have to play even the arena modes. There's those like you know, little arenas where you just fight pretty much. You just go in a circle. We used to like drive in a circle with my brother all the time and just see who kills the most bots and how many times you get shot and stuff.
Not
It's really fun. So the company that did Crash Bandicoot Remaster and Crash Bandicoot or Crash Team Racing. Yeah, so the company that did both of those remasters, they did a really good job, and they also did D2R. And Warcraft refunded, some other company did. So I can't even give kudos to Blizzard for doing a good job on D2R because it's not their job, someone else's.
It's too far away. Not enough rage.
Well, maybe I can give them kudos for vetting the people or something. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You'll see. It's like I feel like it still has the Diablo 2 feeling to it. Like it's still they didn't change too much. But again, I am getting a little bit like cautious with the next changes that are coming in with the rune words and stuff, because I saw a druid rune word that feels OP. I don't know if it is because I don't play ladder, and those new ads are also always ladder and then only sometimes go to single player.
Need more
So I don't know if
rage.
it actually is OP, but it kind of feels OP. It's a rune word that, like, for shapeshifters, if you shift into but it also like enables a different kind of gameplay. If you shift into wolf, you get like 40% health or whatever, and then if you shift into bear, you get damage boost for X seconds or whatever, you know, like 30 seconds or something. So it like kind of encourages you to shift forms, which is like a different gameplay. You don't really do that in Diablo 2. So I don't know. It kind of feels OP, you know, that like 40% health is like a lot. But I don't know if it actually is. Maybe it's not. Or maybe it's like very end game because I didn't see the runes as well. Maybe it's like, you know, 3 Zods in it or something. I don't know. So they did introduce one rune word that I actually did like, with a Zod rune. A two-handed staff that's supposed to be a replacement for 2 spirits. So for like a... So it's not OP. It's like maybe barely better than 2 spirits. If you have, you know, a spirit shield and a spirit one hand. But you can find a stave or staff or whatever with like +3 to meteor or something, right? That's a gray staff. And then put that rune word in that, and it would be like +9 to meteor or something like that. because I think it gives like +6 to all skills, and it requires a Zod rune, so it's kind of more of a flex item, I guess. Not really, um, not really like super good or whatnot. There's still better items. But yeah, Thunder Charms I do like. The charms that are, as I said, break immunities. At first I thought that it's kind of like removing the aspect of immunities is not good for the game and stuff, but when I figured out it's only like very late game that you get them,
Enough rage.
and they have a negative effect on your character as well at the same time, and then it just breaks the immunity. It doesn't necessarily make it super vulnerable for that particular damage. So my like cold sorcerer still struggles with have been cold immunes, you know. Now they're not cold immunes, but they still like I still deal very little damage to them. So it feels fine.
Need more
It just
rage.
opens up the game, I guess, and more places to farm.
It's too far away. Need more rage.
So yeah. Yeah, try it out. Maybe we'll play ladder together. I can help you out and stuff. Yeah, grab. Because I haven't played ladder. If you start playing at some point, tell me. You know, if I can invest more time into ladder than you, maybe I'll run you through the game. We'll try out the builds together and stuff. Because now I only play single player again, so those dudes that came in probably wanted a run through, you know, at first, but then later we started chatting and stuff, and they just stayed. So they come in like every other day. Even when I play World of Warcraft, one of the dudes said World of Warcraft, and I played the Sword and Board Warrior, and actually I was in the Barrens killing those harpies for the quests. And he was like, I can't even watch. I'm falling asleep when you're playing that game. Your warrior hits an enemy every 3 seconds or something like that. I was like, yeah, I know. But it's not the same, you know. It's like Diablo, you're killing so many mobs at the same time. Well, here, like, it's always one-on-one, especially with a warrior.
I need to get closer.
But I feel like World of Warcraft is like, you're always fighting a boss, you know, a mini-boss with a warrior. It's always a champion pack. Yeah, defensive stance is something. It's something. Okay, what do you have? 2 minutes. I'll be maybe a little late. But everybody killed my minions here. Let me go on the other side of the crossroads. Finish that side, and then go into the inn. Because that blue XP is OP. Yeah, and then I'll see you tomorrow, man.
It's too far.
After a couple of these plains traders. Oh, I just love those big crits. Ah, miss.
Not ready yet.
For sword and board, don't skip any dungeons. Like, go to dungeons with people. There's so many like quest rewards that you can do that are like pretty much when I did a tank warrior sword and board, like I think every single dungeon gave me some sort of an upgrade. I don't remember if it was really everyone, but I think it was like. And also, there's not that many warriors or whatever, so you get a lot of mail items that are an upgrade. I'm coming, but.
Not enough
What?
rage.
It's from the Barons here. No, I forgot. I talked to Mom and I forgot. I probably need to do squats and stuff as well. I'll break my back otherwise. What? I'll skip squats. You can make food. I'm coming. Wait, beans and rice? Whichever one, I don't know. Upgrade! I thought that I need to kill these guys on this side. Plus 1 strength. And 1 stamina. And 2 spirit. I'm gonna be invincible. Every item matters. Okay, let me go to the inn. Oh, and I got a buff for next time. Let me yell real quick. Thank you, sir.
Strength and honor.
Okay. Sit. Yeah, man. See you tomorrow. Thanks for follow again. That's very appreciated. If not tomorrow, if you're busy with work or something, I'm streaming pretty much every day. Yeah. See ya. And have a good evening and good rest.